Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip Equipment, and what we have for sale here today is a Komatsu PC160. This is an LC-7. The serial number on this machine is 2002. I'm going to leave that last digit blank. Again, this is a -7 machine. If you buy this tractor from me or any of the others that we have for sale, we don't have too much for sale right now, but we've got a chip spreader right there. We got a water tanker. We got a little PC78 over there, PC200. What else do we got, Phil? We've got a couple of loaders. Anyway, point is, if you buy this machine from me or any of the others that we have for sale, we also have some forklifts and stuff like that, just miscellaneous stuff. If you buy any of this stuff from me, you're going to be dealing with Pro Provencia. He's my right-hand man. He's the guy running the camera. Price on a new machine like this these days is probably somewhere around, I don't know, 200,000 plus. I haven't priced these in a while, so priced them new in a while, so. This machine weighs 36,640 pounds. The widest point are these tracks right here at 9 foot 2 inches. The tallest point is the top of that cab at 9 foot 10 inches when it's in transport profile. The transportation length when this boom is knuckled over is 28 feet. Comparable machines are like maybe a Volvo EC160 or a Kobelco 160 or maybe a Cat 315. A little bit bigger than the 315. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost every machine we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. I say that because it's essentially a rust-free machine. I mean, you'll see where, you know, the paint's worn off the bucket and the rainwater's got into it, but it in no way, shape, or form is a rust-pervasive machine. Just about every machine we purchase comes from one of about 30 different large contractors and municipalities here in the Metroplex. This particular machine came from a guy that we do a lot of business with. And it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics, I send 2 mechanics out to thoroughly inspect it. And if they say everything's okay with the tractor, then Pro Provencia goes out and inspects it. And if he says everything's okay with it, then I personally go out and I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, you can see this has got a thumb on it. Does it have a pattern control change valve?
It does not.
Does not have a pattern.
No, sir.
That we could see. Does it have a key battery disconnect?
It does not. It does not have one.
Okay. Well, the AC blows cold. I know that. It's got an enclosed cab. The AC blows nice and cold. There's an outlet in the cab here. We don't know if it's 12 or 24 volt, right?
We do not know. No.
Okay, so maybe check with it before you do your plug your iPhone. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works like it should. Top speed is 3.54 miles an hour. The undercarriage, as you can see, is in really good shape. It's probably about 85%. There's no leaks on the final drives. They counter rotate with no problem. All of the lights work. These are actually high intensity lights. They're not those aren't factory lights. Those are super bright. We got two of them right there. They replaced the lights. So we'll turn those on here in a minute. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of these pins and bushings are relatively tight. There's no deflection or any kind of problem in that turntable. As far as things that are wrong with this machine is, like I say, it's mechanically sound. There's nothing wrong with it. The monitor panel is a little hard to read. I'll show you that here in just a minute. This bucket right here, you can see we got some other buckets here. We might be able to, I'd have to check these buckets to find out if we've got something else that'll fit this tractor. I don't know. But the bucket that's on, it's 26.5-inch bite. It's 48 inches tall, which is about what that thumb is. That thumb is a 48-inch thumb. And it's 4 foot 6 inches deep. That's probably about 3/4 of a yard bucket. The maximum dig depth on this machine is 20 1/2 feet. The maximum reach at ground level from the end of that track there all the way out is 32 feet. Maximum dig height is 34 feet. The breakout force of this machine is 31,000 pounds. And it's 18,000 pounds up close at ground level. Of course, if you go off to the side, you know, your lifting capacity is going to be, it's greater from the front, is what I'm trying to say. Here in a little bit, we'll pick up some of these buckets, like I'll pick that one up right there. I'll be careful when I'm coming around because that bucket right there probably weighs about 5,000 pounds. It's off a PC300 or 330 cat. These shoes, the shoe width right here is 31.5 inches. And it's got 13.5 feet of track on the ground. I'd say the PSI rating is probably anywhere from 4 to 5. I think that's about it. Pro, you got anything else?
I think you got it covered.
Okay, we're gonna run it in the next clip. All right. So this engine is an SAA 4D107E. Komatsu engine. It's 115 net horsepower, 127 gross. It's turbocharged and aftercooled. So a tank of fuel will get you anywhere from 12 to as many as 20 hours of operation. Let's start it. Good running engine. All right, so this thumb pretty much just folds up out of the way. See the profile of it.
Now he's gonna put a video with us hooking it up.
All right, so to take this off, pull that pin right there. You're gonna pull that pin. Comes down.
Put that in first.
Get your stiff arm. Put it on in the thumb. got to come up, bro. I'm gonna raise the excavator. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna raise the excavator here, now that they got that pinned up, and it's gonna come up. See as it's coming up? See if I can zoom in. Turn it up. And there's your thumb. Done. 2.
That is a pretty heavy bucket.
is the inside of the cab. Here's what I'm talking about. You can read this up. It won't come out on the video here, but it's very hard to read that. There's no error codes or anything like that. This AC is blowing ice cold. No, you can't. Maybe I'll put a temperature gun on it. That's the inside of the cab. There's the seat. There's the radio. I don't know if the radio is working, but the AC sure is blowing cold. It is nice and cool in here. You can hang meat in this